As promised, we prepared a brief history to bring you up to speed with the poll, now on its 10th year.
The People's Choice Awards was initially conceived as a combined public poll participated in by the country's leading manufacturers and distributors. Autofocus played a unique role in serving as a mouthpiece for local car makers to impart relevant product information, while at the same time providing the motoring public with an opinion board for their preferences. To reinforce the principle of direct engagement, Autofocus conceived of a combined public poll cum automobile display test drive program as a one-stop shop concept for both car maker and car buyer. The 2005 event allowed the public to test drive the very cars they would vote for. The public poll was held for 4 months as a pure SMS-based exercise. From there, models of the year were selected in 13 categories. The Nissan X-Trail emerged as the first autofocus automobile of the year. Since then, it has become a yearly event. Over the years, Autofocus has introduced various innovations to the means of voting, from online voting via the Autofocus website and on-site balloting at the Motor Show, mobile polling centers, ballots in the Philippine Star, Top Gear Philippines, and Speed Magazine, to voting through Autofocus's Facebook page. In 2012, unit sales figures, excluding gray market models provided by the LTO and Stratcom, were weaved into the results with a weight factor. By 2008, Autofocus sought to add Media's Choice Awards categories to the growing roster of accolades, recognizing the members of the media's intimate knowledge of technical specifics and comparisons against similar models. For this year, members of the media were invited to the Valle Verde Country Club to come and cast their votes last October 11. 3 workstations were made available for them to make their choices among the nominees and cast their votes. Shortly after, we took the chance to have a few words with them about the voting process.
This year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards is comprised of a lot of vehicles, no? Because over the past 12 months, there were several launches of new vehicles and also new brands in the selection. So it's a pretty diverse. We have a pretty diverse selection this year, no? Which made the selection process quite challenging actually. But overall, it's good to see that new cars in the industry, and we're really excited to see who will be the winners of this year's People's Choice Awards.
Actually, it's my first time to participate in the People's Choice. I found I just realized, because of the diversity of choices, that we have so many automotive brands and models here in the Philippines now. I think this is a very good way by which people can discern for themselves also, with the help of media, which cars to choose, or at least which cars to shortlist when they're looking for cars to buy. So I think this is a very, very good project, and I wish all the best for this and many, many more to come.
It gets more challenging every year. It gets more challenging as there are more choices every year, and the overall quality of the car choices really improves a lot every year. I actually took a longer time than usual in picking my choices.
Their opinion certainly puts a new perspective on the cars and the automotive industry at large. And with that, we head back to the studio.
That segment should serve as an appropriate refresher for the history of the Autofocus People's Choice Awards and Media's Choice Awards.